How you feeling? It's about that time. Lay ill kid app on your soul, holding it down, bringing that street geek and nerd soul. What is up, my people? Today, yeah, another wonderful episode of Black Together. I'm not by myself. I'm with Lady Lisa. Say hey.
Hey y'all.
Man, oh man, oh man. It's you know what? We had an awesome time at lounging earlier today, and we were like, you know what? We had some technical difficulties. So Tuesday we couldn't do no Black Together. We had Black Together a walk in her shoes earlier this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them what that show was about.
That was part 2 of a series that we were doing called Black Girl Magic, Smoke and Mirrors versus Truth.
All right.
And, this one was talking about Black women and reality shows. And the question was posed, can we afford this, quote, reality? So the whole Black Girl Magic, Smoke and Mirrors series is just talking about kind of the catch-22 of Black Girl Magic. Like we celebrating like, yeah, we're strong and we're this and we're that. Yeah. But then we talk about putting on the facade of always being strong or feeling the pressure of always being strong and, all of this other foolishness that goes on covered in being, oh, I'm a strong, independent Black woman. So I'm going to act like a fool because I'm strong and independent. I can do what I want to do. So
I can do what I want to do.
I'm just, yeah.
Oh, man.
Check it out. It's
yes,
interesting series.
So that's with Lady Lisa and Madam Butterfly and Black Together. This is the show where Lisa and I talk about different issues from the perspective of being a married Black couple. Mm-hmm. So it's more about being a Black couple in America today with, or being a married Black couple with children and stuff like that, and navigating whether it's finances, whether it's family, all of that good stuff. And today, it's a holiday time. It's Christmas time.
It's Christmas time.
Why baby can't have no Christmas? So, since it's Christmas time, we figured we, name this, of course, Black Together, but loving, living, or just getting through the holidays with family.
Yeah.
Because
in this case, without family.
Without family, what I'm saying? Because, of course, with that COVID, with the Corona timeline, getting through it, what I'm saying, ain't always easy.
No.
So, I'd like to talk about the first thing, because this is something that we've gotten recently, and I'd like to pose it to you guys out there that have children. What I'm saying, you got 1 kid, 2 kids, 8 kids, whatever. If you got a Jackson family or you got a single child, what I'm saying, you got a little solo dolo.
Destiny's Child or Destiny's Children?
Destiny's Children. So, are you? Because we were posed this about like 2 people recently, right? Are we gonna kind of like tell our kid, or are you gonna tell your kid about Santa Claus? Like, I mean, unless they're already, if your kid is like 17, then
yeah, so
they know. But
are you going to, or have you?
Or have you? Yeah, have you told your child about Santa Claus and kind of like gave them the whole like, yo, Santa Claus comes through, he has gifts and stuff, and he brings them to you and all that stuff? Or have you been like, nah, we ain't teaching that up in this house. And under this roof, me and mine's gonna serve the Lord. Nah. But so I'd like to know, for those with young children or those who already had young children, did you, what I'm saying, and or are you, and why or why not?
Right.
Lisa, I'm gonna throw it to you because we both decided no.
Yeah.
But drop some knowledge on why.
I mean, I honestly just don't see why. I'm all about having our son be creative and have an imagination, which he absolutely has. It's nothing wrong with that, and playing pretend and learning about characters and all that good stuff. But I just don't like the idea of telling him about, Santa Claus. It's just, if you really, really think about it, the whole story of Santa Claus is kind of creepy. Let's just be real. It's creepy. People will disagree and whatever, but I think it's creepy, and I want him to understand. No,
And I mean, these days, it ain't good for a white person to come in your house while you're sleeping anyway.
Okay.
Just saying, I'm just keeping it real with y'all.
Sneaking in and
sneaking in your house.
What you doing?
Just saying,
Eating up my food that I had to fight hard for because the government won't give us no more money. Anyway. So, we just both weren't feeling it. I just don't like the whole idea of you keep this lie up for your kid until you feel they're at an age where you can tell them the truth. Like, I'm just gonna lie to you just to tell you I was lying later.
For like this, and
for
me, I don't really see a value in it. I mean, I guess it's like a fun, playful thing, I guess, but I don't know what is it playful for?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of get that it's fun and playful for some people. I don't like the idea of it. Again, I want him to know that, this is coming from us, or this is coming from grandma, or
your family. People worked hard for this.
Right, and the Lord, for us, for me and my house, the Lord has blessed us all.
As the Lord who mastered this house.
The Lord has blessed us all, to be able to give to each other and receive. And we also want to teach him that Christmas isn't just about him getting gifts. It's also about
because he's a December baby too.
Mm-hmm.
So since he's a December baby, he'll be getting gifts twice, basically. You know what I'm saying?
1 week.
It's like birthday, turn around, Christmas.
Yeah.
So
we want to teach him also about giving and not just about getting, because it's very easy for kids to get caught up in just getting, and it's very easy for us to just pile on giving to them and not teach them about giving either, because he can do something personal as simple as sending a scribbled picture to his grandmother, which I plan on getting him to do, which she will love. His grandmas would love something as simple as that, so I want to teach him those things.
Yeah, definitely. And to me, it's always been this weird thing, because I've seen kids that find out, because there's always, you're especially when they're going to public school, you have these kids that know, these kids that don't. And then the kids that don't know, the kids that do know,
they can't wait to
tell them. And then like their heart is broken and they're crying over like this dude, like believing in this dude that don't exist.
Yeah. And then
it's this weird thing
with the kid that told.
Yeah, and it's like, it's this weird situation where they should. It's like they're way too heartbroken over this guy that doesn't even exist. And I mean, I guess a version of him might have existed in history, but what we made up for him doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just weird for them to buy into something that deep.
Yeah.
When we're all kind of like keeping it going for them.
Yeah.
It just seems weird. And not saying that I don't, there's nothing wrong with like, oh, look at Santa and like wave at Santa. But that Santa is a character, no different than like Tony the Tiger or Barney or Big Bird. Like Santa is just a guy in a suit, or like he's a cartoon character or something like that.
He's pretend.
Yeah, he's pretending. He's not real. You know what I'm saying? Like it just seems weird. And then also, I do, from my perspective, there's always this thing that I think children early on can handle the value of what their family does, for each other, for them, you know what I'm saying? So, for instance, even though, I'm not saying that kids will understand the full wealth of, like going to work, buying gifts and stuff, but I think they can understand, like, hey, mommy got me this.
Yeah.
This is important. Mommy got me this because she cares. Dad got me this because blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? And that's, Dad, this is one of the ways that Dad shows me he loves me, by doing this. Or mom or grandma or a cousin or whatever, we give gifts because we care about each other. And it's the thought that counts, and that you're thinking of them and you want to do something for them.
Yeah, quite honestly, I think our son already kind of understands that, by the way he'll just bring us things and go, for you. Because we make sure that we say please and thank you to each other.
Yeah.
Constantly. And so of course now he knows to say please and thank you, and he understands that when somebody gives something to someone else, whether you're bringing them a plate or whatever,
it's
a nice thing to do, and you say thank you. And of course we over the top show appreciation when he does it, so that he understands that's a nice, kind thing for you to do, and the response should be thank you, and his response should be, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that came across, came across us just this week, and we've had some reactions where they were like, "You're not going to teach them about Santa Claus?"
Oh, I haven't. Well, not really.
Really? Oh, okay.
It was just kind of like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay, cool. But yeah, it's just one of those things that we thought was interesting because of how pervasive it is in our society. When it comes to kind of like teaching kids this thing, this kind of, I don't know, tradition, if you will.
Yeah.
So yeah, that sort of thing. One of the things that came across we wanted to talk about. Then what I wanted to talk about is kind of like how people are getting through for the Corona timeline, because everybody can't get together. Like some people might live together already in a big house where, and what I mean by big house, like there's a lot of y'all there. Like say if you're a four-person family, 4 or 5 people or whatever, you're kind of already there with family.
Yeah. Or if you have multiple generations.
Yeah, in a family. Yeah, I mean in a house. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got grandma there, and mom and dad there. Then the kids, it's a little different. But for those that are that are on their own, that are by themselves, that might live in the next state or whatever, definitely make sure to reach out to them to figure out a way to spend time with them, whether it's just open up the Zoom or the Skype or whatever and leave it open so you can just see the household all day. You can like walk back and forth and talk to people or something like that, or just find creative ways to help people that are in your family that live by themselves. Because usually you have like Friendsgiving and all this stuff where like people can actually get together, but now we aren't able to get together.
Well, and really shouldn't be.
No, sorry, we are able to get together. Yeah, we shouldn't be getting together.
Yeah. So.
Man.
Like for example, my brother lives here. And he's on his own by himself, and so of course it's a bit heartbreaking for me. But he knows and understands that it is important for him not to come and hang out, because it's not like he can come and keep his distance, because
we're all in here together.
We're all in here together.
And it's not like you can sit across the room and be like, hey,
right. And it'll be
I'm glad to see you.
Right. And it'll be difficult to keep, the little one away from him. Yeah. Because he loves his uncle.
Yeah. So he wants to be up under him, hang out with him and play with him and stuff. So it's stuff like that that has definitely put a strain on people. And just reminding you for, whether it's your sister, your cousin, brother, whoever, if you know they live alone, make sure to, spend a little more time with them, whether it's just make sure you can see their face, what I'm saying? And peek around their place too. Make sure they ain't living in squalor, what I'm saying? Because they might be like, hey, I know you living on your own, but pick up on that. Oh, we robo now. What? No, we robo. Oh man, hold on. If we robo, hold on. Let me see. No, at least what I'm getting, it doesn't seem robo. Is it? Refresh and see what's up. It didn't seem robo to me. Let me know. Refresh on your end real quick, Marquis. Let me know, because I just checked it and it didn't seem robo. But let me know, because I can see what's up. I can see what's up real quick. And while you checking that, I'll do something real quick. See if we can get this thing popping. Oh, chopped and screwed though.
Wow.
All right, hold up. Barry White, that actually ain't too bad though. I'm actually not mad. It sounded like Barry White. All right, cool. So what we got now?
Not H-Town.
What was it? H-Town, was it Knocking the Boots?
Yes.
There was Knocking the Boots?
Yes.
We will be knocking them boots. All right, so, all right, look, let me check this real quick.
Somebody said you good. Marquise said you're good.
We good? All right, cool.
Everybody else, we good.
Cool. We good. See, right? That's why we here. That's why we here, man. Thank you.
And thank all of y'all for coming right on.
Thank you. That's why we here, man. See? Thank you. So, we will be knocking them boots. Ain't that the song where he was like,
I was just sitting here thinking that. I could hear that in my head.
Money rocking, knocking them boots.
Yes.
And they had a pair of boots in the video that a girl hit with a bat.
Oh, I don't remember.
Because she was literally knocking the boots.
I don't remember that part.
Yes, I had to show you the video because I was like, did she just hit boots with a hammer? I mean, with a bat?
We didn't need you to do that, but thank you.
Yo, man, you got to give them the visuals of knocking the boots.
Well, that's not the visual we needed. Okay.
Oh, man, knocking the boots, boy. Ain't nothing wrong with no H-Town. Did they ever have another hit?
They had a whole album.
No, but did they have another hit? No.
They probably did.
They had knocking the boots. That was it.
We just can't remember.
That was it. that was it. Also, one thing I want to throw it to you. Was there anything else that you were thinking of besides that? After that, as far as like family stuff was concerned, like being alone and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I just really was wondering what everybody does celebrate during this Christmas season, holiday season, because everybody doesn't celebrate Christmas, obviously. True. So I'm just wondering what everybody celebrates. Is there anyone who celebrates Kwanzaa? That's what I'm
y'all
wondering.
Celebrating Kwanzaa out there? Hanukkah in them streets? Are y'all celebrating that? You know what I'm saying? Are y'all celebrating?
Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa.
I don't know, something else? The Festivus for the rest of us? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What y'all celebrating out there? What are y'all celebrating in them streets?
Yeah, just wondering. Or if you don't celebrate anything, you just enjoy the sales. And,
you just like, look, I want my time off. I'm tired of seeing all y'all. Good night.
You enjoy the movies and
go to bed.
I don't know.
Man, yeah, because for us, you know what I'm saying, we celebrate Christmas. Kwanzaa, tangentially every now and then, I'll be like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Word up, Coochie Chocolate over here.
When I was younger, they used to have Kwanzaa celebrations at the Arthur Ashe Center in Richmond.
Shouts to the Arthur Ashe Center.
Yeah, I remember my mom took me a couple times. I think it was like, I don't know, some group from church or something there. Or I don't remember, but she took me a couple times. I remember enjoying that.
Yeah. Yo, the Arthur Ashe Center was the bomb back in the day.
Yo,
back in the day it was kind of hood too, but it was still alright.
Yeah.
Like it was kind of hood, but that's some old school RVA memories, boy.
Yep. I used to have my indoor track meets there.
Yo, man, I remember going there and being like, it's a little rough in here. It's a little rough in here, but we're gonna be alright. But yeah, like gift giving, all that stuff. My mom, and I guess I'll start to roll into like family memories and stuff too. But I remember my mom will play Christmas music from like the second Thanksgiving is over. Like, I mean, 12:01 Black Friday. Christmas time, all right? I'm just telling you, it's going to be mad Motown Christmases, I don't know, Temptations Christmases.
That's right.
Man,
Jackson 5.
You're going to be Christmased out. And my mom's be rocking all them Lifetime Movie Network Christmas movies, them TBN Christmas movies. Oh, man, if there's a Christmas movie that is on television, Ma Duke's done seen it, all right? I'm just letting you know, she don't... And oh man, it's a little too much for me. I like Christmas. I'm like, cool.
You're not very Christmassy though. You're not. Like, you're like, look, if I ain't gotta put up another tree, another wreath, or anything in my life, I will be satisfied.
Yo, I peep this.
He ain't about wrapping no gifts. None of that.
Peep this. I like the holiday season. I'm like, cool, you know what I'm saying? We get to get off work, all that, you know what I'm saying? Spend time with family.
You just don't want to do no work
I don't want to do
Nope. You don't want to help with no nothing.
All right, so
I don't want to help out.
Now, before we get into that, I want to know about when you were coming up. How was Christmas when you were coming up? Was your mom like playing the Christmas music and all that, making little cookies and stuff, or like what was going on?
Well, she didn't really do the cookie thing until when my nieces came along and they were little. She did the cookie thing with them.
So she didn't care about y'all. She just cared about the grandkids. I can't
remember if she did cookie things with us when we were little. I really can't remember. I don't really know offhand. Mm-hmm. But Christmas was big for us. My dad loved Christmas. He loved the Christmas season. I think he loved, giving. He really, really loved shopping. He loved shopping for my mom. He did. Right. And I used to love it because, Dad would go all out. He would take me to the store and be like, okay, I got an idea about what your mama want. What you think? And I, have to tell him, and then I help him pick stuff out and help him wrap it. And it was exciting for me because Dad was just like, what I loved about my dad is he didn't check no price tags. He
ain't checked no. Look,
I'd be like, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's how you're saying Lisa's dad was rolling like that.
That's how he did for his wife.
Yo, I'm just saying though. I'm just saying though. I've met the man. Yo.
He did, and
he rolled like that.
I just thought it was awesome. I really, really did. He would just give my mom the most beautiful, gifts. He would get her clothes. He would get her perfume and diamonds. I just thought it was wonderful, and he loved it, and I loved that also. And we were just that type of family. We loved giving and wrapping gifts, and we put up the tree and all that kind of stuff, and we turn on the music, and it was big. And plus my brother's birthday is on Christmas Eve. And so kind of the celebration would kind of start on Christmas Eve because we'd have like a small birthday party for him and have like kind of like a buffet thing going on.
A buffet, if you will. Yeah,
for that on Christmas Eve, the cake and all of that good stuff. So it was, and we go to what we consider the country, Amelia County, and, visit family there. And you had a few houses to go to. I had to go to my dad's parents, my mom's parents, and then go to my great-grandparents' house. So, I mean, it's huge. You haven't met all of my family. You've met some, but I've told you how big my family is.
That's why I'm like, it's no need to meet all these people. I ain't never want to know these people. I ain't waste my time trying to meet.
Are you serious?
I don't need to meet all these people.
Wow. All right.
I ain't gonna remember all them people.
You don't need
but
to
remember. But I'm just playing. I'm just playing for real. I'm just playing.
But no, it was just, Christmas was just a big thing. I have some fantastic memories, being little and, celebrating Christmas and being with family and everything. So, yeah.
Word. Now, for me, the things that I remembered is when I was younger. And big shout out to the chat real quick. We got Zias and Markeith up in here. Zias and Markeith, let us know, what it was like back in the days for y'all, how the family got together, what y'all celebrated, holla at us. Here's
one more thing. Let us know, yams, marshmallows or no marshmallows?
None for me, but I can take them. So for me, none, but I can take them. You know what I'm saying? I can deal with it, but I prefer none. You know what I'm saying? Get the marshmallows up out of here so I can get to work. But what I remember is we would all go to grandma's house. When I say all, it would be all the uncles and aunts, all the kids, and then like the family from New York would come down, and it would be like it would be a packed house. You've been to grandma's house, my grandma's house. So it was a packed house, all the kids there. Of course, kids running around, but it was just fun. Yeah. And it was like, kind of like if you missed the family reunion, this was kind of, it would kind of stand in for it. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I honestly wish my generation continued. You know what I'm saying? And not saying that it can't no more. You know what I'm saying? We still breathing. It can still happen, but it's just, I miss that. I ain't gonna front. All the kids together, all of us, getting in trouble, not getting in trouble, playing games, running around. It was just fun. Mm-hmm. It was just something that you looked forward to. You haven't seen cousin so-and-so. You haven't seen, you know, your uncle, your auntie, or whatever, and getting them together, you know, it was fun. And it's something that I honestly miss. Even though some of those memories include getting beat, you know, getting your butt beat by your uncle or something, still miss it. Still miss it. It was out of love.
See, I ain't had those problems. I acted right.
Man, stuff in the house getting broken, everybody getting in trouble, all kinds of stuff. Like, yo, and, you know, sneaking in the kitchen to, like, sneak a roll or something like that. Look, all kinds of stuff.
Look.
Like, rolls, I miss those days.
Look, you ain't had a roll till you had my grandma's roll.
Yo.
I'm telling you right now.
Yo, I ain't gonna front. My grandma, and I don't know why she's not passing on the recipe. Grandma would make homemade rolls, and like you would, because it's torture because you got to watch them rise before she even throws them in the oven. So they just sitting there on the counter, and you like thinking in your head, in the future these gonna be the bomb. And then like you just sitting there waiting, and you like, all right, when they going in the oven, man, them joints, you be trying to just eat one, and then like you be like, all right, I ate like 10 of these. But anyway. But I just miss that. I really do miss that. Shouts to Markeith Collins said, yo, 93 through 99, soul food before soul. Oh, soul food before soul back in Oakland, California. Oh, okay. So put me up on that. Let me know that sound pretty dope. But yeah, I miss those days. I really do. And I wish I could give that in some way, and I'm gonna try in some way, you know, for our son.
Well, we can definitely make effort to do that, because the thing is, if we want people to get together like that again, then we have to be the ones to get everybody together. Yeah, because simple as that. I've tried
before, but I was a little younger,
right?
And I tried a couple times to be like, hey guys, look, let's all get together at grandma's, let's surprise her and blah, blah, blah. And then you won't really hear me.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that, you know, I can't do it again. But I definitely, those were those memories, man. We all get together. It was an amazing time. And I remember those times fondly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whether or not we got in trouble all together, you know what I hated? I hated getting together at Thanksgiving and then having to get up early to go Black Friday shopping. I hated that. I hated that. I'm like, I don't want to go shopping.
Yeah. And see, I didn't mind shopping.
Yo, thank God for like online shopping. So I can go, I'd be like, just send me the link to your store. I go there, I go to Amazon or Target or something or whatever, Etsy or whatever, give me your link and I can just buy it and I don't have to go nowhere.
See, I love shopping. I'm
gonna shop on the internet.
Like, I don't know, you know, because even like I said, you know, my family, we just loved like giving. So I loved like helping my mom make a list, you know, for all of her nieces and nephews and aunts and uncles, and you know, going down the list and helping her pick out stuff for everybody. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Going to the stores and everything. I loved it.
See, I will give you that. That's something that I don't like that part. Like, I like giving people stuff, but if I can get it on the internet and I don't have to go nowhere, I love that. I also don't like wrapping gifts. I'm gonna put that joint in a bag and put some tissue paper on top.
I already know. I'm gonna be the one wrapping all.
I don't like wrapping. It's what I love is the family being together, playing cards, laughing and joking with each other. I love that.
Didn't you love unwrapping your gifts?
I mean, yeah, I guess. It was just a whole bunch of stuff in the way of my gift.
Really?
Yes. I'm like, look, give my gift.
Really, Ebenezer?
What I need all this paper for? Now I got to go throw all the paper away.
Really, Ebenezer?
Look, I'm not Ebenezer Scrooge. I love the family getting together, playing cards. I just don't want to look.
In the way of my gift.
Also, remember the responsibility of taking the tree out, putting the tree together, taking everything down from the attic. That was my responsibility, and I hated it.
It's joy.
And now it's not joy. It's not joy when it's your job. It's not joy. And then
you gotta say joy.
Somebody say joy. Zia say Grinch. I'm not a Grinch. I like getting the family together. I just don't want to. I don't want to put up the tree.
You just don't want to give them nothing.
No, I do want to give them something. I just don't want to wrap it.
It ain't gonna be wrapped.
Can I just give it to you in the bag? Yo, man, this come from Target because you got it in the Target bag. Yes, it's your gift. There you go.
I got you a sweater. Merry Christmas.
I got you a sweater. Merry Christmas.
Like, ooh, what a surprise.
Oh man, look, I'm definitely one of those people.
And
I'll be like,
enough,
I have a box. I'll be like, here. It won't be wrapped in. I'll be like, here. Merry Christmas.
Interestingly enough, you and I have never exchanged Christmas gifts, have we?
Have we?
I don't think we have.
Nah, dang.
I don't think we ever have.
I mean, we've given each other stuff.
Yeah, but we've never exchanged Christmas gifts.
We've never been like, this is your gift, your box.
Well, we've never exchanged Christmas gifts.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we've given each other stuff.
Not on Christmas.
We haven't?
Nope.
Man, really?
No.
What did we do on Christmas then? Nothing?
Well, wait a minute. Were we always together during?
Oh, yeah, see, that's another thing. We weren't always together during Christmas. Because I believe there was one where I was traveling or you were traveling. Oh, yeah. We spent Christmas.
We were together last Christmas.
We were together last Christmas. But that's because we were back home.
Yeah.
Before that, I think we were separated. You were with your mom, I was with my mom or something like that.
But we could have still exchanged.
We could have said, but I'm sure I got you something, right?
When we were dating, we never exchanged gifts.
Yeah, well, look, you getting something this year. At least I think you will. You get something this year? We'll see. Oh, man.
He just saying that because we on live right now. I ain't gonna get nothing.
Oh, hold up. Who just got laced up for their birthday like 2 seconds ago?
Okay.
Who just got laced up for their birthday like 2 seconds ago?
My birthday was last month and I got gifts throughout.
Yo, stop it.
The month. Yes, I did. The gifts.
Stop the lines.
Gifts continue to come.
Thank you. Thank you.
You did a great job, honey.
Thank you. I mean, I know I'm not on the level of what your pops was doing for your moms yet, but you got to remember, you know what I'm saying? He had already progressed to a certain level with his career.
Yes, that's true.
Thank you.
That's true.
Thank you very much.
You to do anything that my dad did. I'm not saying that at all. We ain't at that level, but when we get to that level.
Man, come on now. Come on now.
I'm going to be giving you my list.
Anyway.
On Black Friday.
Anyway, Marquise Collins says, if that one auntie that can bake pie or can fry fish, look, I'm be honest, because I know people love, and let's get into that. I know people love their like holiday food, but I ain't going to front. I ain't mad at the uncle or auntie that come in with that fried chicken. That be the bomb. I'll be like, look, I know we supposed to have spiral ham and all, but I'm like, look, when they come through with that chicken, you be like, word? Like, and I know you don't like them, but you ain't been to a good one. The one, like, if you go to the bomb one out where my grandma live, if you know what I'm saying, uncle come through with the feather and fin, you be like, word? You be like, all right.
I just don't like the name.
I see you. Why you hating on feather? It's feather, meaning for chicken, and fin for fish.
But I don't want the feather or the fin.
But you're not getting, it's a name. What would you rather, Popeyes? You want to eat from a strong man or something?
Why don't they just name it Bone and Gristle?
Bone and Gristle.
I mean,
anyway, ain't nobody gonna eat no bone and gristle.
Ain't nobody gonna eat no fin and feather.
It's feather and fin.
Eat that either.
Oh man, but on the real, yo man, like coming through with the chicken to be on point, or coming through with the rolls, you be like, "Aye, word." And everybody, like you said, that auntie, like everybody waiting for that. Be like, "Aye, word." I know she make the chocolate cake, and she coming. Word, she should be bringing like 2 of them. Or be like, such and such make this. Oh, I know. Or you know somebody who make the peach cobbler. You know they come and you like, word, they gonna bring the peach cobbler, no doubt.
And
like
for me, when I was younger, you know, when Granny was younger too, Granny made everything.
Oh, so like other people didn't bring in food.
Well, Granny was particular. So she's like, I don't want nobody bringing nothing. I'm making, you know, she wanted to make everything. And she did. Everything. She made, I didn't eat it. I didn't like caramel cake, but she made caramel cake.
Word?
She would make pound cake. She made sweet potato pies. Sometimes my mom would make chocolate cake. I take that back. Because my mom's chocolate cake is the bomb. So she would make that and bring it. But Granny wanted to make everything. Like, even if you said, I'm bringing chocolate cake, Granny like, well, I'm going to have a chocolate cake too.
So now she got to compete with chocolate cakes.
Look, I'm going to have my cake.
See, because, like, for instance, like, grandma would usually do, like, she wouldn't fry chicken. Like, she would do, like, she would have, like, ham and turkey. And somebody else would usually bring some fried chicken. Somebody else would usually bring some fried fish. Somebody's going to come through with some crab legs. I don't know who, but someone. Yeah, so it's like, you know, don't sleep. Don't be afraid to have, I guess, non-holiday food. You know what I'm saying? On the holidays. Because now, I don't like crab legs like that, but
I love crab.
You love them. I know. I'm like, look, I ain't trying to have a hammer and I got to have a wrench and I don't need all that. Look, give me the food prepared to partake.
Anyway.
But yeah, besides that, I do love the gift giving, but what I don't love is gift wrapping. I'll be honest, any work type stuff that's outside, like putting up lights, I don't like doing it.
So you don't like the presentation. You don't care about the presentation.
Nah, I just want to get out with my family. I just want to hang out with my family.
But don't you think the lights are beautiful?
They're pretty. I don't want to do them. Like if someone else does them, I'm like, oh snap, look at them lights.
And everything is beautiful. Well, okay.
Like if somebody else put up the lights, I'm like, oh man, look at them lights. It's sweet.
Who you think will be putting up the lights when we get a house?
Unfortunately, me, and I'm gonna hate it the whole time. But I will put them up. Why? Because I love my family.
Why can't you say you will love it the whole time? Why can't you speak that into the universe?
Well, I'm gonna lie on myself.
It's like I have my own home, and I'm gonna put up these beautiful lights and decorations. And
I'm gonna leave these lights up all year long and just turn them on.
You know what? We are not gonna be that house.
Be like, yo, like in the day, like you riding by randomly, like, hey, are there lights still up? Oh, they just leave them up all year. It's like downtown on those buildings, they leave them lights up all year. They just turn them on.
That's different. Okay.
They just turn them on in the holidays. You know, you look at the palm trees, them lights be up all year.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
They have those lights on all year.
Well, yeah, they do. Some of them do keep them on all year.
Or something to them for the holidays or something.
Well, in the holidays, you know what I'm saying? I turn the lights on, but you know, the whole. It's not my favorite. It's honestly not my favorite. I love, you know, partaking of meals with family, playing cards, you know, laughing, talk about old times, but dragging out the tree, putting everything up. I do think having kids make their little ornaments, I think that's cute. I like that. That's fun. But taking out the tree, you know, putting everything on the tree.
Yeah, I do have to say, my mama had this huge...
Got pine needles on the floor and stuff.
My mama had this huge artificial tree. And of course, you know, artificial tree, you got to put together like branches.
Oh, the little racks.
Yes, yeah. And you had it color coded so you knew which ones to go where, and that thing would scratch you up.
Yo,
like
that was the most
addict.
scratchy.
You got so many scratches on the inside of your arm. You look like you an addict.
It's a scratchy.
I did not enjoy that part because then you had to stretch out the branches and like.
Yeah, you got to like stretch.
Look.
Yo, I know them trees. We had one. Oh, and shouts to Marquis Collins talking about dominoes. Dominoes is a game I've never learned to play. I've seen it played. I've never learned to play it. You know what I'm saying?
I played dominoes with my granny.
So I've never learned to play it. I've seen it played, but I ain't going in there to get beat. Nope. But you know, I remember those trees. You had to stretch out the branches, and then I don't know what those little fake pine needles were made out of. It was like baby metal or something. I don't know, because they be scratching your arm all up. Then once you get it down, then you gotta put everything together. You gotta put the star at the top. It's a lot. I
can't wait to do all of that.
Oh man, yeah. Marquise was like, "What?" Yeah, I never played. Spades is my game. I love spades.
Oh.
I'm a spades player.
I know how to play, but
you know what I'm saying? Look, you down to play some spades? Oh. I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Spades is too stressful when you play. Black folks make it stressful, boy.
Zia said, I learned how to play dominoes freshman year at college. My older football teammates taught me. Word. Yeah, see, spades is stressful.
Stressful.
Because you want to know why spades is not a game in Vegas? Because there would literally be either fights or shootouts every night. Because you can't play high stakes spades like that. Spades be almost having fights with family members. Now you want us to play with non-known people?
Yeah.
And people talking across the table?
Non-known though.
People like lying about the books they got? Man, you can't look. You can't do that. Can't do that. People reneging? Oh, look, you can't do that in Vegas. Like, would it be fun to see like the Spades champion, National Spades Championship 2020? Ray and O-Dog over here in this corner, Junebug and Tay in this corner,
and Pookie.
Yeah. Oh man, imagine Uno in Vegas. Man, look, man. Arguments about you can't put, because what's going to happen is you're going to get the draw two, the next person going to put draw four, next person going to put draw four, and then the last person going to be like, F all y'all, or flip the table. Nah,
That's not how you play. That's not how you play.
That's how I play in my house.
That's how the new rules are.
That's the new rule. Don't nobody got the rule book to Uno. Uno is.
Because Uno has changed the rules like for every 10
Yo,
years.
look, Uno is another game. You can't play that in Vegas. Because Uno be having family members mad. Draw four gonna have everybody dead.
You saving up all your draw twos and knock somebody in the head.
Yo, look, because it's gonna be draw two. The next person gonna hit a draw two. Last person gonna hit a draw four, and the person that gets stuck with that like draw eight basically is gonna be like, nah.
You got one person with like 16 cards in their hand.
Yo,
you cross the table.
Yo. Oh man, or when you be like reverse, and then the next person be like, reverse, and you be like, reverse. Be like, how y'all get all the reverse cards?
I ain't playing no more.
Be like, reverse, no, you reverse, no, you reverse. Be like, man, yeah, you can't. Spades, Uno, you can't play those in Vegas. Or if you do, you have to have like security at the table, like prepared. Like it's not gonna go down like a game of Keno. You know what I'm saying? It's not, Jenna James said, talking about I'm the captain now. But dominoes, 5, 10, 30, 45. Yo, man, look, it's going to be rough out there. It's going to be but
it's fun, though. When
it is fun.
And for those of us who have like large families, oh my gosh, it's so much fun. Like last year, we went to my cousin Liz's house. And
that was fun.
Has every year for as long as probably anybody can remember, she's always had like that Christmas party for the whole family. Mm-hmm. And you saw how many people, and that wasn't half our family. Yeah, that
was just a nice little get together, but it was like
that wasn't half the family.
We did heads up the men versus women.
Yeah.
And I think we won.
And it was all different. Whatever.
That's another thing. That's another thing that's fun about family getting together, because you can be like,
all the men were in the garage. That's what took us so long to get started. All the men were in the garage playing spades. So they was. Finish before we could get started.
But yeah, that's another thing I love. You'll get all the aunties versus all the uncles and stuff like that. So it's just fun. And so I love that. And kind of taking all that, all those memories and all those great times that we've had, even just last year, just kind of circling back, just remember those of your family or those that may not be in your family, but they just live alone. You know what I'm saying? Make sure, check in on them this Christmas or this holiday season, however you celebrate it. Make sure, check in on them, spend some time with them if you can, because it could be a rough one if you living alone.
And think of those that are used to hosting.
Oh yeah,
because it could be stressful, for them, and kind of depressing, because those that host all the time are usually people who just love doing it, and so to not be able to this year can be a little much. For them. So
I can see that.
Yeah.
And so with that, I guess the last thing, last thing I want to touch on are, if you're watching and you have like young kids, or if you've already done this, were there or are there new holiday traditions that you're trying to start with your children or want to start with your children? Because I think that's a good thing, being hopeful for the future. You know what I'm saying? I believe the children are our future. I want to teach them well
and let them
lead the way.
Show them all. Okay.
The beauty they possess inside.
Give them a sense
of pride. But it's because I think sometimes we talk about the great times, but everybody's family isn't always their favorite. And there might be certain things that they wish they could have changed about their, their traditions or whatever they did or didn't get a chance to do with their family, and they want to make a difference. Are there certain things that you want to do to change the trajectory of how your family, celebrates Christmas, with you, your family, your immediate family, and your child or children? Because, without going too far, everybody's family might not be the best situation for them. And they might, because there are people out there that's like, look, I want to make sure my family is the first change thing.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I can't think of any traditions we want to add for our little one, but
yeah,
I know for me, my main thing, and I've said this several times, I just want to make sure he understands that Christmas isn't all about giving him.
Yeah, because it is
going to understand that we give each other.
Yeah, and it will be a little bit harder because since he has kind of his NERDSoulite's birthday is December 21st, so he will be having it's like gifts turn right back around, gifts again. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it will be kind of hard. I do want to start a tradition of service of some type, and you kind of talked about that, like figuring out a way to give back, even in your own little way, to people that aren't as deserving as you or your family.
Not deserving.
I mean, you
don't deserve it.
You don't deserve it. You deserve nothing. Nothing, sir. Good day.
Because I am so wonderful.
No, people that aren't as fortunate. Excuse me. Let's see. Jenna James says we eat beans when the clock strikes 12 on New Year's as a family tradition.
That's
the beans.
The equivalent of the black-eyed peas.
The black-eyed peas.
And the collard greens.
Yeah.
What else is
on
it?
New Year's and stuff.
Black-eyed peas, collard greens, is something else.
Yeah, I can't remember, but I know. Yeah.
It's supposed to be for money. Black-eyed peas, I can't remember what that's supposed to represent.
Yeah, but I know what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. But yeah, those that aren't as fortunate, excuse me, those that aren't as fortunate, just want to make sure that we do something to give back to help somebody else's Christmas be dope. Yeah. And I guess that goes in line with letting him know this isn't December isn't just NERDSoulite month, because it can easily get like that. Yeah. You got the 21st, everybody gonna be dropping happy birthday gifts.
We already have them sitting right over there.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of gifts sitting over there. And then Christmas turn around, a whole bunch more.
Yeah.
Oh, shouts to Marquise Collins saying gumbo on New Year's Eve. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at no gumbo. And then besides that, I do want to, with our family, start in a way to bring back that kind of, even if we have to host it, bring back that vibe of getting the kids together, and letting the kids run around and just be stupid and get in trouble and have a good time together. And he's touching me, he's copying me, that kind of that stuff.
NERDSoulite has cousins his age. He has quite a few.
He has 3
that I can think of.
Yeah, I think 3. So it would be good to have them together, run around, knock over stuff, be stupid. And then us as parents can just kind of sit back and just enjoy them growing up over the years. And, that's what you do. You watch your little ones grow up and become better than you, hopefully.
Because honestly, our grandmas aren't going to be here forever to carry this on. So somebody has to, step up,
Yeah. Marquise Collins said, yeah, I understand. I'm December 2nd. Yeah, because you just enjoyed yours. Mm-hmm. And Jenna James said, so NERDSoulite going to enjoy the Jupiter-Saturn alignment. Are you?
if you say so, I have no idea.
I don't know, unless you talk about December 21st, a.k.a. his birthday, when he also gets melanated powers activated from the universe there within. We are made of space dust. We are about to rise as one collective new being. You know what I'm saying? From the ashes shall we propagate our feelings to one another inside our mind to move forward.
We shall rise.
We shall rise. Oh man. I was like, oh shit, we getting powers on the 21st? Oh man, I can't wait.
NERDSoulite is like, why you think I'm here? Why you think I can't?
Like, look, I'm telling you, when NERDSoulite come in here and he's like, ah, and like that little baby fro go poof. And like, it's like, I'm like, oh shit, we got powers.
Lord, look, we don't need that little boy to have no powers.
He don't need no powers. Because that, you don't understand. This boy already got masks. He got capes. He be watching like Iron Man, Young Justice and stuff. So he already know how to get his hero game on. All right. Look, if he gets powers, I'm gonna have to like train him slowly. He can't just go out there because he gonna be punching everybody. All right. Because he already be beating me up all day. You know what I'm saying? He'll roll up on me.
But not his mother.
He be beating me up every day. Round one, fight. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa.
He do like the Rock, back and forth like they do.
He be like. So, but yeah, that's one thing. All jokes aside, make sure that we kind of see if we can make that happen. You know, in some kind of way. I mean, I know you're also talking about other other families to try to get them to get together, but I would like that. Yeah. I'd like him to have that experience that we had throughout his life, at least throughout his youth. You know what I'm saying?
And, you know, have friends over too, you know, like friends and family, and just like have a gathering or a Christmas celebration. I mean, like, I would love that. That would be so like great. It really would.
That'd be a lot of fun. Yeah. For real. So with that said, we have exercised the demons, guys. We have talked about the holidays a little bit, laughed a little bit, you know, talked about some crazy stuff, talked about how I don't like putting lights up.
But he like looking at them though.
I love looking at them. For people that go through all the stuff.
Put up your light. So
put up your light so I can drive by and be like, oh, look at that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put them up.
Drive by his house because he don't
you drive by my house, you're going to see maybe like some candles in the windows or something. Simple. Simple. Candles in the windows. Like, oh, it's modest, but it's nice. I'll put those candles in the windows. Charlie Brown style up in this. But anyway, Lady Lisa, say peace.
Bye, y'all.
Oh, man. To Jenna James, Markeith Collins, to Zias B. Lou, to, I think that's it. That might be it. And anyone who's lurking. Much love to y'all. Happy holidays. We still going to be coming through stuff all week long. We have Mandalorian tomorrow. We're talking about the finale and the season 2 as a whole. And of course, we're leaving y'all with my man Arcatron. But before that, NERD, SOUL, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all them places. Hit that thumbs up if you like what you see. Hit that thumbs down if you don't. If you don't like that, if you don't like it and you hit that thumbs down, I'm gonna send Krampus after you. And if you've seen it, it's a bad but entertaining movie.
It's a little much.
But it's entertaining. It's cheese.
It's cheese, but it is scary.
And it's a movie that ends where the bad guy wins. I like that.
I was like, that's what y'all gonna do?
Yo, I like that.
So that's, you know what? Watch that.
Yeah, so Krampus, I'm going to send Krampus after you. You're going to be stuck in the snow globe.
And we will be at some point talking about the 5 best and 5 worst holiday movies. Yes,
on Christmas. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
So, with that said, of course, podcast if you want to listen, Spotify for that music. And I'm going to leave y'all with Arcatron. That's ARCKATRON.com. And of course, like Markeith Collins said, a woo for you. That's right. From us, you were just saying, peace. Good night. Y'all get y'all rest on. And then tomorrow, see y'all again. Because we out. Peace. Yeah. What?